Hello everyone, ATR here, and welcome back to the Hearthstone Beta. So, it's been a while for me actually, but let's go ahead into the arena, get ourselves a game, see what we can do. Okay, Mage, Paladin, or Druid. Well, the Mage is supposed to be the best one overall, but I think the last video that I made was a Mage, right? I actually forget, because I don't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a mage. So we're gonna skip it. I mean, if I was playing by myself, and not recording, yeah, I would go with the mage. It's, the highest probability that we'll do very good. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip that. I think we're gonna go for the Paladin, even though I do bad with the Paladin. I think it's been a while since I've actually used the Paladin, at least in the arenas here. And it's still supposed to be also the best class, so whatever. We'll get it. Hopefully we can do a good deck with this one. And there we go. Okay, so Paladin. Equality, Cold Light Seer, and Young Priestess. Well, none of them are particularly good. Well, not that they're bad, but, they're not amazing in Arena. But, well, I guess we'll take the Equality. I mean, Equality Consecrate, if we do get some Consecrates, hopefully. It's very good at clearing an entire board. So, yeah, I guess we'll take that. Young Priestess is okay, but not as good, and, well, the Cold Light Seer is just bleh. So, quality. Omni Berserker, Frostwolf Warlord, and Stormwind Champion. All these are good. All of these work very well with the Paladin. Which one do I want, though? I think I'm probably going to take the Stormwind Champion, because this late game is very good, especially with my hero power. Frostwolf Warlord also works well, but, I mean, I can only guarantee a 5/5 for 5. And the Omni Berserker is also very good, but I think the Stormwind Champion just wins out there. Okay, Scarlet Crusader, Hammer of Wrath, and Spiteful Smith. I do like me the Hammer of Wrath, but I think the Scarlet Crusader is actually better. Deals the same amount of damage, not immediately, but it's a unit. Divine Shield works well with the Paladin. We'll take that. I do gotta try to edge my curve down to the low side, because I've noticed that a lot of the times I have a lot of things up here, and I can't do anything early game, and that kind of hurts me. Cultmaster, Boulderfist Ogre, Humility. Well, these two are very good. I think we'll take the Boulderfist Ogre for right now. I mean, we're only starting, so we don't know if we're going to get any card draw later on. And we might, so we'll just skip the Cultmaster and go for a big, bad, solid creature. Bloodfin Raptor, definite pick there. Omni Berserker is going to be the pick here. I do like me the Bluegill Warrior, because it's nice removal for those two. For those 3/2s, but the Omni Berserker is, something that you can start the game with, and it's nice. Ooh, very nice. The Sea Giant is always a great epic to have. The Molten Giant is not too bad, but not amazing. Lay on Hands is pretty cool, though. I think I'm going to take this, and with this, I kind of should be set for card draw. Yeah, I'm going to take the Lay on Hands. I'm going to try to edge the deck more to little guys speeding on stuff rather than big guys late game. Ironbeak Owl, Frostwolf Grunt, and the Earthen Ring Farseer. It's going to be the Farseer, hands down. Really no competition between those other two. We do have one Stormwind Champion, but, well, these two are rather bad, so we'll take another Stormwind Champion. I have at least two, and woo, epics! Not epics, legendaries. What the hell am I talking about? Millhouse Manastorm. This is pretty bad for constructed, but it's, could work in Arena, but it's too risky. Nant Pagel, some more card draw, but RNG based. Not particularly good. And Grul is just a big, bad threat. I guess we'll take this guy. It's a little bit better than these two other options. And he should fill out our late game, so I don't think we're actually going to be taking anything else for late game. This guy should be it. Even if he gets silenced, it's still a 7/7. And if he doesn't, well, he just gets out of control, because the cool thing about Gruul is that it gets +1/+1 at the end of the turn, but it's each turn. So when you cast him, it's a 7/7. You end your turn, he's an 8/8. If your enemy doesn't kill him next turn, when you have him back, he's a 9/9. So he just keeps getting buffed every single turn, not just your turn. So it's pretty cool. So we'll take Gruul. Iron for Grizzly, Spiteful Smith, and Gnomish Inventor. I think probably the Gnomish Inventor. Although card draw, I did say I was kind of sad, but I mean, between these two would be this, and the Spiteful Smith is nice, but it doesn't work particularly well. Still a solid creature, but nothing amazing about it. I think I'll take the Gnomish Inventor. It's a solid 4-drop, and it gives us a card, so I mean, even though we do have this for card draw, we need a couple extra things there, just sprinkled about. Kobold, Repentance, and Spiteful Smith. I guess we'll take the Spiteful Smith this time. We have yet to got any spells that deal damage, so the Kobold doesn't help us. More Stormwind Champions, and an Elven Archer or a Mogushan Warden. No, this is too heavy now. I don't want to get this even higher anymore. I think I'll take the Elven Archer just to have something in the early game. Is that a bad choice? Am I making a mistake doing that? Mogushan Warden is just bad. I don't think I want to get that, especially not for a 4-drop. Yeah, I'll take the Elven Archer just to have a 1-drop. Voodoo Doctor, not really my cup of tea. Guardian of Kings, pretty good, but I don't think it's as good as the Dark Iron Dwarf. We need some more force. We'll take the Dark Iron Dwarf. Ooh, this is a tough choice. Well, not really tough. We're gonna have to take the Consecration. Scarlet Crusader is great. Ardent Protector is amazing. Consecration is just a must-have, though, so... Damn it. I wish I had other picks there, but oh well. Consecration, we need that. Spellbreaker, Priestess of Elune, and Ancient Brewmaster. I think we'll take the Spellbreaker. Having that silence is very handy. It's just a solid 4-3, so yeah. Get our force even up there. Loot Hoarder, nice early game and card draw. Another Scarlet Crusader over a Bloodfen Raptor, definitely. Argent Protector, there we go. We want some Argent Protectors. Ooh, Hazer Drake is just fantastic, so we'll take that. More card draw and the 5. Also spell damage, so that kind of works with our Consecrate there. Not a combo that we want to hold out for, but if we can get it, it's nice. Shattered Sun Cleric, definite choice here. These guys are starting to go up, so that's nice. Between these, do I take the Racer Fen Hunter over the Noble Sacrifice? I think we do. I mean, it's not amazing, but it is more bodies on the field. Synergizes with more bodies on the field from our hero power, and we do have 2 Stormwind Champions. So yeah, we'll take this guy. Why not? Another Shattered Sun over a Boulder Fist Ogre? Yeah. I'm too high already on these big drops already. So yeah, we'll take another Shattered Sun Cleric. A little curve there for the 3s. 1, no. Jungle Panther or Stormwind Knight? I think I'd rather take the Stormwind Knight. Helps to remove. No, we already have too many of you. Flesh-Eating Ghoul is nice. Blessing of Wisdom, do we take that? I think we'll take a Blessing of Wisdom just to... No, that might be a mistake. No, we'll take the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Yeah. Oasis Snapjaw. I think we'll take the Snapjaw. It's, I think, the better one between these other 2. Dark Scale Healer isn't too bad. So maybe I'll take one of those. We don't have a lot of 5s, just a Nature Drake and a Spiteful Smith. Yeah, I'll take a Dark Scale Healer and just heal everything for 2. Might help out later on. Another Loot Hoarder. I know the Frost Elemental is there, but I want to have lower drops. I want to make sure that I can do something in the early game, and so far, it looks like we have a possibility. We have, what, 2, 3, 4, 5 2 drops, so, you know, kind of reasonable. Light Justice or Worgen Infiltrator? We'll take the Worgen. The Worgen is better. Light Justice is okay to have one of, but yeah, we'll take the Worgen. Another Acer Drake. Yeah, coming with me. And last, an Argent Commander. Yeah, that's going to fill up our deck there. Okay. Well, not completely impressive. I mean, we didn't get those True Silver Champions, but that's fine. 2 Scarlet Crusaders, 2 Shattered Sun Clerics. That's pretty strong. 2 Acer Drakes as well. 2 Stormwind Champions. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. So hopefully we can start early in the game. We do have 2 1-drops, even though this one isn't that good, but this one is pretty nice. And then we have a couple 2-drops there that we could potentially throw in there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 that we could potentially start with. So hopefully it goes well. Let's see. Jump straight in. Get some fights on. I mean, if I were to make a prediction, I'm thinking maybe 5 wins with this one at least. Well, no. I mean, prediction should probably be a prediction, right? I think it's going to go for 5 wins. Yeah. I mean, hopefully it goes for more, but, I mean, I can think from the way it's set up, the way the deck was made, yeah, I think we can get 5 wins out of this. Okay, so where's the opponent? Why is it never something else? Damn it, Mage. Mage is pretty tough. Play-Doh Mask.
I will fight.
Okay, Manny Berserker works well with the Mage. He doesn't want to trigger it. Bloodfen Raptor will keep these 2. They go back. And, okay, so yeah, we'll start off Manny Berserker turn 1. Turn 2 Bloodfen Raptor. Turn 3 Scarlet Crusader. This works well because usually, or well, not usually, but a lot of times when you turn 1 Bloodfen Raptor or something that's a 3-2, the Mage is just simply going to ping it, and then ping it the next turn, which does give you board control,
Well met.
But it there's not a lot you can do against it unless it's a fairy dragon. So yeah, we'll do this because he's not gonna want to ping it then. So yeah, that's actually perfect there. Although he's gonna get rid of it, but it's gonna survive. I mean, it's gonna force him to not have anything on the board and give me more control next turn.
Time for a little blood.
So that's fine. Money Berserker isn't something that my entire deck revolves around, so I don't actually mind if it dies. He could have a Frostbolt though, and he'll just get rid of it. No, he's gonna go for the trade and the Fire Blast to get rid of it. There he goes, and that means I now have a Bloodfin Raptor on the field, which is very nice for us. Bloodfin Raptor, there's nothing you can do about it unless you have a Frostbolt, in which case you can do something about it. Next turn, Scarlet Crusader comes out, gives us a strong board presence, and then after that we have nothing. We have probably a Loot Hoarder and Hero Power would probably be the only option, although I mean we do have other draws. Okay, gets himself a summony dude. How do we do this though? Yeah, I don't think there's much else I can do. I can hit that and put it as a 1/1, but then he clears my board. Yeah, I think I actually just hit him, and he wouldn't have the possibility of clearing my board. Could get rid of my Scarlet Crusader very easily, but he wouldn't clear the board. At least, not without something else from his hand. So we'll just do that and attack him. Because that means he has to deal 4 damage total to kill my stuff. Of course, a Cone of Cold could come down here and freeze my guys, and he just trades with both of those. Not the best traits for him, but not the worst as well. We do have a Spellbreaker for next turn. I'm not sure I want to drop that though. Oh shit, Arcane Missiles. Don't hit my Scarlet. Ah, hits the... Oh, no, that's horrible. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what he needed. So now I am hopelessly behind, actually. And he actually has 3 mana, which means he's going to drop something else. No. Card draw. Still, that puts him ahead. Gonna have another body on the board. That was pretty bad. That went very well for him, in fact. We do have Consecration to clear multiple threats. We'll do that next turn because it doesn't actually kill this creature, so we'll hold off on that. Here, he's going to be forced into some one trade at least. Probably going to Fire Blast my Loot Hoarder, then kill the 1/1, probably with either his 1/1 or the 1/3. And then put more stuff on the board. Hopefully it's low creatures. No, he was holding on to that card for a while, so that's probably going to be a 5 drop.
I wonder.
What I'm hoping for here is that he ignores my deck and just leaves it be. But that's probably not going to happen. So yeah, he's going to put out a 5. Yeah, Strangleforce Tiger. Okay. Traits straight there for the 2/1. It's going to give me a card. Gets us an Aesir Drake. We're going to actually drop the Aesir Drake. Okay. Let's see. If we pop out a Dark Iron Dwarf, it buffs this up to 3 damage and we can kill that, and that's about it. Doesn't do anything else, and it potentially just dies to the Tiger. So no, I actually think we're just simply going to Aesir Drake here, get ourselves another card, and attack him in the face. Because most likely, he's gonna kill my Aesir Drake with his Tiger. And then use something else to kill my Recruit, but that means his Tiger is gonna be damaged, which opens me up to a Consecrate to wipe the board. Maybe a stupid move, probably, but I think it might work. Okay, so Fireball, that didn't work. Fire Blast, and he just attacks me directly. Okay, pretty bad. Pretty bad for me, that is. We're also going to be open to Flame Strike here. So he can Flame Strike this turn. That's why I put out the 4/5. It only healed me, which isn't too impressive, but I guess that's nice. And if he's gonna kill something else, he can kill a 1/2, which I'm kind of okay with.
Behold the might of
Oh shit.
Stormwind.
That's gonna be painful. Ugh. And the problem is we can't get rid of the Stormwind champion this turn. Ugh. If only I had... Ah, there we go. That's perfect. 4, 5, 6. Yes. Yes. Quality. Consecrate. That was exactly what we needed. I'm not going to reveal my Worgen because otherwise he just Fire Blasted it. It gives me the option of 4, 5, 6, 7. It actually gives me the option of dealing 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to a target directly. So, yeah, I'm going to keep that Worgen. Stealth it. I'm going to bring out a Mad Bomber and kill it. Bit of an asshole there. Whatever. He's still in a great spot, though, because he has the initiative here now. Ah, those Mad Bombers. And a Boulder Fist Ogre. Okay, so... the time... Oh. Didn't have a clear move, so I just went for that. Still, though, it's going to be able to nullify the heal and do even more damage to me, but I didn't really have much else I could do. I could have dropped the Stormwind champion, and that's it, and it would have died to this Ogre. Here, no, I pretty much die, though. It's going to do 16 damage to me. And I have no taunts. Okay, well, we're dead. Pretty much dead. There's nothing to go around it. 16, he got 17 damage without any cards being taken into account, so... yeah, that's it. Yeah. Gonna Age your Drake, get a card, and No Much Inventor, get another card, and then end the turn, and concede, because he's gonna kill him. Okay, well that went pretty bad. Was a mage though, but that Mad Bomber there was kind of money there for him, but even so, I don't think I would have been able to survive much. Boulder Fist Ogre and then the Assassin. Very difficult to win against that, especially with no taunts, and I just realized that I have absolutely no taunts in my deck. And aside from Mogashan Warden that I remember, I don't actually remember getting offered any good taunts. Did I get any good taunts offered to me? I don't think so. Not that I can recall. Oh well.
Versus Jaina.
Uther versus Jaina. Is that the same guy? No, Lato, this is Spartan, but it's another mage, so that's going to be annoying. Do we start off with a Worgen or we start off with a Mighty Berserker? I think we actually start off... well, send back rule. We don't need rule. It all depends on what he does. If he doesn't bring anything out, I think the Mighty Berserker is a stronger play. Worgen Infiltrator is strong, but it's only strong to essentially remove stuff that he puts.
Hello.
Because he can't target it directly, so it may allow me to kill those 3/2s. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and coin and go Berserker. Berserker only dies to a Frostbolt because he didn't put anything out of the field, so this puts me in a strong spot because the Frostbolt takes up his entire mana. So allows me to bring something else next turn, although next turn I only have the possibility of a Loot Hoarder, really. So I may actually just go Worgen Infiltrator. I'm hoping, though, he can't kill my stuff and he's just going to put something on the board. So yeah, doesn't Fire Blast it because it doesn't make sense to just trigger it. And he passes the turn, so that's good for me. Gonna go for a Loot Hoarder. Attack him in the face. Next turn, probably Racer Fen Hunter. We could also Worgen Infiltrator and Reinforce, but eh. Do have the option here of enraging my Worgen directly, but he would kill it next turn. However, I think I'm actually fine with that.
I wonder.
What other options do I have? Harvest Golem is very tough to remove. I could attack it with both my guys, leaving my Worgen at 1 health, and then killing it off with the Elven Archer. But at that point, I don't really do much. So, no, I think I'm going to ignore him directly and just going to go straight at his face then. Force him to react to me. So, we're going to go ahead and Hero Power. Going to trigger that. 5, attack him in the face. There we go. So the simple move for him is just to sacrifice his golem straight at my Amani Berserker, so it dies. But yeah, that's fine. Something I expected. I can kill my Loot Hoarder, which is fine. Then he only has 2 mana left, and that means I get a turn. Nice. So we can kill this thing without any real issue. And we can put out 2. Do we put out a Worgen Infiltrator or a Razorfen Hunter? I mean, Scarlet Crusader or Razorfen Hunter? Scarlet Crusader is definitely a better choice here. So we go Scarlet Crusader, Worgen Infiltrator. We sacrifice this guy against that. And we do that. And I should have put the Worgen Infiltrator right in the middle between both units, because this actually allows him to hit all my things with a Cone of Cold. Sure, the Scarlet Crusader stays alive, but yeah, otherwise if I put the Worgen Infiltrator, the stealthed unit, in the center, he has to like aim to one of the sides, so he only hits 2 units. So I'm hoping he doesn't have a Cone of Cold, which would be good, but yeah, that's something to keep in mind whenever you're placing your units. So that was my bad, but that's fine. Next turn, probably go for a Nature Drake. Could also go for a Spiteful Smith, but I'd rather get a card and a strong minion on the field. This guy is just a strong minion. He doesn't actually do anything because, well, we don't have any weapons. If I had gotten the Light's Justice, he would work kind of, maybe. Because, you know, the Light's Justice has a lot of charges. It has 4 to start with, I think.
Put this apple on your head. Knife
Juggler comes out. He buffs... Not buffs. He hits the shield. And, well, he's just going to lose the... He's going to lose the Knife Juggler to the Worgen. And we get ourselves a Nature Drake. Nature Drake brings us a Loot Hoarder, so more card potential. And he's now down to 16 health, so we have been bashing on him very significantly. So that's nice. Turn 6, Boulder Fist Ogre, very strong option. Other options besides that, Razorfen Hunter and a Loot Hoarder. I don't see much of a reason to do that, though. So, no, we're probably going to go for the Boulder Fist Ogre. It's very strong, and he's going to have to deal with it in some way or another. So, Frostbolt's my Dragon. Fire Blast's my Scarlet Crusader. And passes the turn. That's fine. So, yeah, we just put out a Boulder Fist Ogre, give him even more big targets to deal with, and hit him for 1. If he wants to spend 2 mana to kill my dragon, that's fine. I don't think I have much of a problem with that. And then next turn, probably going to be going Spiteful Smith and Loot Hoarder. Could also go Razorfen Hunter, Flesh Eating Ghoul. Flesh Eating Ghoul, Loot Hoarder, and Hero Power. Frost Elemental comes out and stops that dead in its tracks. It's fine. So we have 7 available, so we're gonna pop this guy out, sacrifice both of these, get it buffed, and bring out this. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. So Flesh Eating Ghoul gets dropped. We sacrifice all the things, buffing up the Flesh Eating Ghoul.
For the king.
Put out a Stormwind Knight.
For honor.
And hit him in the face. So I do that rather than going for Razorfen Hunter or smaller minions because, I mean, he was last turn in the same range, which is why I had the Boulder Fist Ogre, but he can Flame Strike at this point, so both of these guys survive. I mean, both of these. This guy doesn't, but he, you know, that guy can actually die to a lot of things, but he is a threat that he has to deal with. But if he Flame Strikes, then I got 2 minions left on the field, and that's 8 damage potential. And the next turn, we're probably just going to drop a Gruul on his face and force him to deal with that. Obviously, a Polymorph is very, you know, good against that, but for some reason, I feel that if he had a Polymorph, at least in his hand, he would have already used it. So yeah, here comes the Flame Strike that I was talking about. Kills only the big damaging guy, essentially, but allows me to keep these guys alive, and I don't think I'm actually going to be dropping... Ah, that's stupid. 6. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I was going to drop a Stormwind Champion, but I didn't, so at this point, let's just fucking drop Gruul. Yeah, I for some reason I was about to say I'm not going to drop Gruul, I'm instead going to drop Stormwind Champion, because that keeps my Stormwind Knight alive and it buffs everything else. And we deal more damage to him, and for some reason I just went ahead and attacked with the Ogre. But that's fine, we put Gruul out there, it's just a big of a threat, and we'll drop the Stormwind Champion the next turn after that. Problem here that a second Flame Strike does kill 2 of my creatures. Even though, to be fair, a Flame Strike would have still killed 2 of my creatures, even if I had dropped the Stormwind Champion. So I think we got this one, I think we're okay. Even if he polymorphs that, yeah. Well played.
Well played.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had a lot of things to respond to what I was doing, so very well. And we're getting progress towards the towards those 2 quests, so we're going to be getting a lot of gold in the end of this run. Especially if we go for a lot of wins, but so far it's only 1. Take a little drink of water. There we go. And what do we get? Bam. Hogger. Another mage. Why all the mages?
You asked for it.
Okay.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, Bloodfin Raptor. Not a bad thing to have in the early game. Send these 2 back, because they don't have any benefit towards us right now. I said go back. Probably the other one. And Scarlet Crusader. So turn 2, turn 3, we have decent options. Late game, we also have some good options.
Well played.
Oh, sorry.
Well met.
Hello.
I did not meant to say well played, but oh well. Maybe that'll just kill me here. So he's going to coin into Bloodfin Raptor. I'm going to say hello with my own Bloodfin Raptor. But he does have the... should I go Amani Berserker or Bloodfin Raptor? Doesn't actually make much of a difference, considering that a Frostbolt kills both. So yeah, we'll just put out the Raptor. I feel it's a little bit of a stronger play. Because the Amani Berserker could easily die. Yeah, because the Frostbolt, that's why I was thinking so. The Amani Berserker later on could be a little bit more useful. So he drops that in my face, and then I'm going to go Scarlet Crusader with his shield, making it difficult for him to take it out. But at this point, he's probably going to be dropping something else on the field. Those magic missiles could kill it, though.
Locked and loaded.
Okay. Fine with that, because this actually allows me to... what's the best play here? Yeah, this is the best play. Okay, so we just go with this. Kill the highest damaging creature, and put it on Amani Berserker. He has 3 big targets that he has to deal with, and if he doesn't trade that 2-2 with my 2-2, or the 3-1, which he's probably just going to Fire Blast the 3-1, the Amani Berserker is going to trigger off his 2-2, so it's good for me. So yeah, does that. I'm going to trade straight for the 2-2. Actually, I don't think I would attack his Amani Berserker. I mean, use the Amani Berserker to attack that, because that would leave me vulnerable there. Okay. So unfortunately for me, he doesn't leave me much of a choice in what I can do. So I'm just gonna hero power, heal up, and trade straight there, because I don't want him having a knife juggler on the field. So yeah. Next turn we do have an Ogre, so at least we have that. Turn after that, Stormwind Champion. Turn after that, Gurul. So we're kind of okay. Not gonna be able to get through that shield, unfortunately. And he has a Harvest Golem to boot, so that's annoying. But yeah, that's fine. Now we can actually get through the shield, so screw it. Boulder Fist Ogre, get to the shield. Start bringing out the big guys where he has to worry about and deal with them. So he can use the Golem and his hero power to get rid of the 3/3, but I think he now has a bigger, you know, target to worry about in the form of an Ogre. He can Fireball it and Fire Blast it, or he can do that. He goes straight at my face. Really? Yeah, go for it. Okay. That's fine. Stormwind Champion and do a butt ton of damage to his face, or start clearing out things. I think I am just gonna do damage to his face, but no, he has enough damage to kill this, so that's why I'm a little bit worried. But how much damage do I do? I do 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not really a lot of damage, so I think I might as well just start clearing out his stuff. This and the spawn kills whatever comes out, so I don't really have to worry about that. So I do this. I do that. And I... He's gonna have Flame Strike next turn. But I want to keep this guy alive, so... Shit. Very difficult situation here. Acer Drake. Acer Drake probably dies, but we're just gonna do this. Clear what he has. If he's gonna Flame Strike, he's gonna kill everything. If I put out a Stormwind Champion and he Flame Strike, he still kills everything, and then I'm just left with a 2 health Stormwind Champion. So that's why I was a little bit reluctant there. Arcane Explosion. Well, retrospect, should have actually done the other way around. That's fine. So let's see here. 7, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay. Maybe I should have dropped the Stormwind Champion already. I mean, I know I should have dropped it the other turn because I was thinking about Flame Strike and he didn't Flame Strike. Which, if he had a Flame Strike, it would have been a lot better for him, but... Drops us an Acer Drake, and... What else? Frostbolts that.
Let me think.
Again, he has enough damage to kill this thing, so I don't want to drop it right there. I think I'm just going to drop a Gurul then. No, I'm going to do this.
Reporting for duty.
I'm going to attack that. Dark Skeleton. There you go. Fire Blast that. Kills my Drake. We got 7 mana. do have these two things to kill something big.
Time for a little blood.
Demolisher. Okay. So we just kill the Amani Berserker so he doesn't have a lot of damage, and I think it's just time that we Gruul, so we go like this.
Reporting for duty.
We drop a Gruul, and we kill that thing. If he has a Fireball, he'll kill my Gruul. That would actually be very good for me. He drew a Spellbreaker. Okay, that makes it a 7/6. Still a big threat. It's a Boulder Fist Ogre, essentially. Okay, can't kill him, not in any way right now. I think it's time we drop the Stormwind Champion, and we 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, Stormwind Champion is still not your turn. Don't get any benefit from dropping him.
Reporting for duty.
And here we just clear that. And we actually clear that. He wants to kill the Gruul with his 3/2, that's fine actually. That would actually let me get my Stormwind Champion out and buff a lot of things, which is what I want to do. That's what I've been wanting to do for a while. Argent Squire and Fire Blast, okay, excellent shit now. So, oh yeah, you don't really want to do it like that. So yeah, he uses the Ooze to kill the 7 damage, and that gives us excellent options. There we go. Now we're rolling, and now he actually dies next turn. A little bit too slow and methodical, I guess. Didn't take enough risks. And early on, when I was fearing that Flame Strike, it would have been better to drop that. Yeah. So at least we close it out there. So. A little bit of bad play by my part. I haven't played for a couple days, so maybe I'm a little bit rusty there. But, well, at least we edged out the win. And we are about to get that beat down. Let's keep going. Okay, so 3 mages in a row. We won 2, so not bad. They are very difficult, and there's a lot of threats, but not bad. Not bad at all. Maybe I'm giving my Stormwind Champions a little bit too much value, but I mean, they just get ridiculously out of control with the Paladin and all their little summons. So that's why I just didn't want to throw it out and have him killed, but maybe I shouldn't be too conservative with them.
With honor.
I mean, these are kind of good, but I need lower drops. I think I'm gonna keep the Stormwind Knight just in case, because it charges out and can kill those 3/2s that will potentially be out there. I'm gonna try to get something lower. Nope. Scarlet Crusader. It's an okay guy, but not a good opening. Not at all. Skips, but we have no play. Turn 2, we're gonna Scarlet Crusader. Turn 3, Scarlet Crusader. So we have a decently strong opener, but I was hoping for a turn 1. Having something out turn 1 is very nice, but hey, thankfully he does that, so thanks.
Thank you.
And now we get the loot order. Damn you. So coin, Scarlet Crusader. It does die to Shadow Word Death, Shadow Word Pain. I forget which one it was. One of the Shadow Words, but we have a second one following up, and if he does use the Shadow Word, that's fine. Copies 2 cards from my deck. That's kind of annoying. Bring out a second Scarlet Crusader. Could have buffed this guy up to 4 damage, and maybe I should have. So yeah, maybe that was a mistake. But having 2 guys out with shields are pretty nice. And I can still do this next turn. So. 3, 6, 7, 8. I can kill it. Yeah, I can kill it. So
Join or die. Join or die.
pop 2 shields, keep a guy alive. Holy Nova clears the board though, so that's not that good for us. But it's okay. Could be worse. Aha! No Holy Nova one time. Nice. Okay, so here I think we go for the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Flesh-Eating Ghoul and sacrifice a couple things. We could Consecrate, and that would not really do much for us, so there's really no point to do that. So Flesh-Eating Ghoul.
Join.
Sacrifice guys. Loot Hoarder comes out as well. Sacrifice more guys. That's a big out-of-control damage guy. And there we go. Holy Nova doesn't kill it. In fact, Holy Nova buffs it up, so he's probably not going to want a Holy Nova if he has one. But it does put it well into the range of a Shadow Word, Death, or Pain. Whichever one that deals for 5. That one. Shadow Word, Death. But forces him to use that on that thing rather than my bigger guys, so I'm quite fine with that, in fact. So here, we're gonna kill that. We have 6 mana available. We can do 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So we buff this Loot Hoarder up. Clear that. Gives us a card. Gives us a little guy. We attack here. Holy Nova now actually is very damaging to me because it clears my entire board. And he would have 2 mana available to even bring out something big. Goes for an Oasis Snapshot, so that's fine. Earthen Ring Farseer heals him back up, so that's good for him. And now we have Stormwind Champion available. Can we kill this thing? Four, 6, 7. Well, we can, but we would be wasting a lot by doing that. I think we actually should go for his face. He would need to put out 1 more damage, in fact, to be able to clear that. Holy Nova would do it, though, but I'm fine with that. So Stormwind Champion comes out, and we go straight for his face, because we don't have any favorable trades here. We would have to sacrifice a lot of damage to kill the Snapjaw, or one of our big damaging guys to kill the Earthen Ring Farseer. Holy Nova doesn't kill 1 guy. Still no Holy Nova. He goes for the card draw. I do have a Consecrate here available to do a little bit of a swipe. Not swipe, sweep, but he is a priest, so that means he can actually deal quite a bit of damage. Sacrifices 1 guy, gets more cards. That's very nice for him. Don't have enough to deal the 3 damage here, but even that wouldn't really help us. 4, 5, 6. I can clear that, or I can just still keep on dealing more damage. And I do like me some damage. 2, 4, 6. He can kill this thing if he sacrifices everything. So I think I should go for his face. I can do 10, 12 damage, 14 damage. So not quite kill him, so I'm not going to try to kill him. So we're just simply going to draw a card, leaving us with something on the board. Ah, excellent. We can actually neutralize one of these guys instead. Yeah, and keep this guy alive. So I think I like that a little bit more. And we drop even more smaller guys. So yeah, we do this. Pop that. Pop one of his guys, so that guy stays alive. We bring out a Loot Hoarder. And we utilize the champion to kill the 2/5. So that he only has 1 creature on the field, meaning he doesn't have enough damage on the hand to kill this guy, but he could do quite a bit. Shadow Word Death comes up on my Stormwind Champion. It's fine. I have another one in the deck. That's a-okay with me. Keeps healing himself, so we're delaying the game a little bit more, but I don't think I could have closed it out, so that's why I didn't do it. Heals that guy up. Consecrate here might actually help. Oh, excellent. Ancient Drake. Get a card. Consecrate for 3. Or clear. And attack him in the face for 6. Now we do have to be careful about mind control, but there's nothing really on the deck right now that I mind getting mind control. So I'm fine. I mean, if he goes for the Acer Drake, fine. It's one guy that he wanted to hit, I suppose. Gets me a card though. Organ Infiltrator back out. Kodo comes out and kills the 2/2, which I had 2/2, so that's fine. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still can't kill him, so not gonna try. If we heal up, this guy survives the attack. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we can just do all these over here. So we are gonna first of all dark skill. No, never mind. Hold on. We attack here. We dark skill healer. We attack here. Clear that. And we Earthen Ring Forest here. That. And then we Organ Infiltrators just to flood the board. There we go. We do spend all of our cards, but 1, 2, 3, 4 of the guys on the field actually survive a Holy Nova. So we're fine on. Lay on Hands, you stole that from me, you little asshole. All the way up to 23, Jesus, that's a lot of health. Shadow War Pain comes out, kills my highest health, but that's fine. Still have a lot of damage potential on the field. We're gonna keep this guy clean from the other things. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So this comes out, buffs this guy up to 4, so he's out of Shadow Word threat. Tackle those, and Dark Iron Dwarf will come down, buff that guy up to 4. There you go. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that survive a Holy Nova. And even with a Feng Creeper, you're not going to be able to survive that much. Because we have a Spellbreaker. He's going to buff that up. But yeah.
Well played. Well played.
So yeah, even with 8 health, that is still... There you go. That went rather well. Turn on the light so you can see everything. That went rather well. Beat down. We got our 40 gold there for dealing damage, and we're not casting a lot of spells with this deck. I think we only casted what, like the Consecrate? That's about it. 3 wins in. We still haven't hit the 55 minutes, so let's keep on going. We still have time. We can do more wins. We can do more damage here. The Paladin is doing rather well. I mean, I suppose that is the strength of having a lot of creatures to play. Because, yeah, the last deck had that problem, that I didn't really have a strong early game. And there was some games where I just couldn't play anything for like 3 turns. Lazy person. Another priest, is that the same guy? No, that was Proxy Reborn. Okay. I go first, and that's excellent for first. I have better drops. I'm gonna toss these 2. We have the Worgen Infiltrator to start with. There we go. That's a little bit of a better curve. 2 and 3, so follow it up. Worgen Infiltrator, I'm probably just gonna reveal it in the second turn, even if he doesn't bring something out on the field, because, well, it's a priest and he doesn't really have a lot of ways to kill it. He could use a, what is it called? The Holy Smiter, or something like that. The one that deals 2 damage and only costs 1.
Well met.
But, in that turn, I'm going to have a Bloodfin Raptor out there. So if anything was going to get targeted, it was going to be the Bloodfin Raptor. So, yeah. I see no reason to keep it hidden. Yeah, there's the options that he could have something like an Argent Squire, for example, that he brings out right now. In which case, I would not bring this. But yeah. Do I go for the Bloodfin Raptor, or do I go for damage and a shield on that? I'll go with the Bloodfin Raptor. Somebody is honking to all hell outside. Not sure if it actually comes across on the microphone, but they're just like slamming down on their horn and not stopping. That's so annoying when they do that. Oh well. No! Why do they always have a Mad Bomber? No! Well, at least it popped his shield, so that's good for me. Ah. Okay.
Not on my watch.
Gonna punish that. There you go. Kill my war, gonna kill your Mad Bomber. Ticker Bomber! Next turn, I'm going to try to go for the Shattered Sun Cleric on the Bloodfin Raptor to bring him into 4 health so that he doesn't Shadow Word it if he wanted to. But he is coining into a 4. What's a 4? Yeti. No, Tastingo. Okay. 3, 4, 5. So I don't get any benefit at all from getting the Shattered Sun Cleric out there. 3 health, still dies. This becoming a 3-3, still dies to that, so I have enough damage to go through that, and I will, because I don't want him getting any advantage. So I think I'm just gonna Gnomish Inventor, get a card, another Shattered Sun Cleric, that's nice.
My responsibility.
I sacrifice that against the Shield Master. Spiteful Smith is probably gonna be the next turn. Could also Shattered Sun Cleric and... yeah, we're gonna Shattered Sun Cleric here, because otherwise that thing kills us. He's gonna steal my Stormwind Champion, I just know it. Goes like that. Rather annoying, because I can't deal with it directly. And he can heal it, that's a problem. Like, if I just slam against it, like, oh, I'll just let him attack me and reduce his health and then take it out with something else. He can heal it. He's a priest, so yeah, it's a very nasty situation to be in here. So we're gonna go with Loot Hoarder. We're gonna go with Shattered Sun Cleric. Buff this thing up, and we can't have this on the field because it is too much of a threat. It kills our stuff. There we go. Holy Nova here sucks, but yeah. So he's gonna go for the trade. I get another card. Nice. Argent Commander. No, I'm not gonna Argent Commander him. I'm just gonna... yeah, you want to heal me, really? No, you don't. Just pass your turn. You don't even need to spend your mana. Come on. You're not gonna be doing anything. Just... whatever. Okay, so that's not a big enough threat that I care about too much. But considering that I don't have much in the way of options, I'm just gonna go ahead and... is that a bad choice? I mean, a Holy Nova clears it. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it. He can't buff it or anything, so there's not much of a threat for me. So let's just go for his face. Bring that out. I see no reason to buff it with the Shattered Sun Cleric, even though I would have done more damage, because it only has 3 health, and that kills it with 3 health, so... he goes in that route, that's fine. We can clear his board. Well, do we actually want to clear his board? We just kill that thing and leave our stuff alive, so yeah, we'll do that. Not gonna be holding back the Stormwind Champions too much now. I think that was maybe a mistake on the last game. We did win it anyways, but yeah. I keep it like that because Consecrate still kills the other thing. Mind Visions and gets my Argent Commander, or the Consecrate. Argent Commander, isn't it? Nope, Holy Nova, okay. Holy Nova's strong, but not too strong. And then we don't have to worry about that, so that's good. Now, we actually bring out this guy. 6, 7, 8, yeah. I could do 4, 5, 6, 7. It's also an option. We could save this guy. 4, 5, 6, 7. Buff this with 1 from that and the other 1 from that. Puts him at 4 health, 4 damage and 4 damage, so he can't get targeted by Shadow Words. Yeah, we'll do that.
For the king!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So we still get to deal the 4 damage from before, but that becomes a very strong unit out there, so yeah. I like that. Argent Commander's strength is really from the fact that he can just come out of nowhere and deal straight damage. So,
My shield.
shield for Argus. And silences this guy. Yep. Well, if that's silenced, that there's no reason to keep it alive, so we can just kill that. We can kill this. And then we can buff other stuff to continue in the fight. So, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, why not? So let's kill that if it's not going to have any effect anymore. We kill your other guy. We bring this guy up. We buff him. We attack. Get ourselves a loot hoarder. And a guy on the field.
Reporting for duty.
Usually you don't want to attack with your Stormwind, champion, because he's there to buff your guys. Gonna consecrate here for 3 damage. No, Spiteful Smith, so that's what he took from me. And we kill him. So that's 3, 6, 10. 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well played.
Well played. Behold the might of Stormwind.
I don't have enough mana.
I wanted to use the Consecrate, but I didn't have enough mana, because I'm stupid. Anyways, yay! Win! Victory! Okay, well, we're gonna stop it right here, and see how far we can go. 4 wins, 1 early loss, which was annoying, but 4 wins in, so not bad. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.